soldier.
Oh, this mouse pad is so shitty. Fuck me in the dick. I'm gonna have a very bad game today. This setup done here. I mean, I guess it's better than nothing, but it's time to get humiliated in front of all of YouTube. Meanwhile, you're jumping around in your Aussie rocket launcher, actually kicking ass and getting bitches.
I wouldn't say I'm kicking ass. I'm flailing wildly. Just
well,
trying
here's the thing. Here's the thing. Right now, I'm in such garbage. My setup down here is kind of garbage, and I'm getting killed by WM1 pyros as heavy. That's how fucked my aiming system is, and not the good kind of let's experiment kind of fucked. No, the really bad kind of fucked.
Oh god, spike. Oh hey, I got a kill. It was by complete accident.
Oh hey, it still counts. And my friend, we got that kill together. Have a sandwich, NG. You've earned it.
Okay. Here we go.
That kill was a new learning experience for both of us.
Come on.
Is there any way I can get behind the enemy? Oh,
hey, we win. We won by complete accident.
Also, I like how there's a guy here named Fuck You Ajit Pal. Which, you know what? Yeah, fuck you Ajit Pal. Fuck you to the darkest depths of mankind. Trying to take away my fucking Pornhub.
Okay, I just got the heals, and there's all sorts of bad things.
Now. Okay, strategic advance to the rear. Strategic advance to the rear. Abandon the medics. Abandon the medics. The children can't run. Leave them behind. Okay.
Man, that's a really creepy face loadout you have for your heavy.
Thanks, bro.
That's I'm proud of that. Only because it reminds me of how people thought I was creepy in high school.
Did you ever show up wearing a mask in high school? Because I know you got the Tommy Wiseau hair thing going, but...
God damn it.
Your nice little...
I wouldn't go that far, but you know, I was the guy in high school everyone loved to hate.
Yeah.
Usually for no reason too, which was always the most fun.
Haters gonna hate, not a lot you can do about it. Medic, I could have used that Uber when I was fighting two unusual heavies, medic. Oh sure, just
ah, damn it. But speaking of high schools and, you know, assholes in high school, I had this I wouldn't really call him a bully because he didn't try to fight me. He was just a fucking
dick.
He was a dick, and he was also a pussy. So, but I remember on the bus one day in high school that he said, like, dude, you would make for a really ugly chick. And I came out of nowhere. They were talking about, you know, like gender bending or some crap like that, and I was just kind of confused. And he's like, dude, it's a compliment. Just take it. I'm like, so now you're sexist too? What's going on here? But on Facebook, there is this whole thing where you can submit your profile picture and you can find out exactly what you would look like as a chick. And so I did it just for the lulz, and I used this really nice this headshot I did in the photography club that I'm in. Yeah. And turns out that he's dead wrong. I make for a really hot chick. Like, I would do me. That's how hot my female version is. I should probably should probably show you later.
So good. Now, it's okay. Self-cessed for the win.
Yeah, it is a little bit narcissistic, especially since I've been staring at the picture for a while. So, she's gotta take very good care not to get too obsessed.
It's all good. It's all good. I remember my best friend wanted me to do something like that, and this was my douchebag best friend who made me think drug dealers were after my family, but that's another story. Anyways, so he did that. So I did that to him. He's like, okay, Kyron, I want you to take a picture of yourself, put it on this thing, and then submit it to me afterwards, because I'm curious to see what my boy would look like as a female. I'm like, okay, I did it. And he's like, okay, Kyron, no offense, but if you were a girl, I would have fucked you so many times by now. And I'm like, bitch, you think bitch, you think I'd let your big, hairy Czechoslovakian dick inside of me?
This is just getting wronger and wronger.
The worst part is that was the same guy I sucked off a couple years ago out of reasons. Don't worry about it, but like... Don't worry about it. It's a long story, okay? It's a very long story.
That's all your business. I'm not gonna get you anywhere near that.
It's all good. I mean, I don't really care because I'm just like, you know what? Here, if you want to know about the time I was blackmailed into sucking off a guy, then I'll tell you about the time I was sucked off my best friend. It's not a big deal to me, but
hey, so long as it's your best friend. In fact, it's not quite gay if it's your best friend.
Yeah, it's not gay unless the balls touch. We're gonna have to put like an XX, like an 18+ rating on this video.
That's considering it's me and some of the other people I've been around. That's kind of the gimme.
I get it. Just like imagine I just put on the video. If you're a swear bears around, if you have virgin ears, get the fuck out. Put a swear word in the swear word disclaimer.
No, you gotta have a swear jar.
Also,
now I'm gonna go play with the balls of the black man. And,
what?
He was chucking balls everywhere, and I wanted to play with him.
It's okay. There's not much you can do. If a man throws your balls in his face, he throws his balls in your face. All right.
Oh God, man, they have a lot of stuff over there.
Holy shit, that's a mini sentry. Okay, that thing needs to burn in hell.
Oh no, you are getting wrecked! The only thing that would have made that better is if that scout teabagged you.
Also, right now, one sec, I'm just gonna, over in pregame, I'm just gonna have a few of my recording goldfish I keep on standby.
You have recording goldfish?
Yeah, recording goldfish, see? Listen. Was hear that? That's me snacking on my recording goldfish.
What the hell?
Where's my recording gold? You want some recording goldfish? I'll mail them to you.
Oh shit. Sad part is that yes, I would like some recording goldfish. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. I've also got fighting cashews for when a fight breaks out at my school.
Do I want to know?
Oh yeah, it's cool. You see, I keep these cashews with me because there are a lot of fights at my school. So, what happens is I just carry them with me. A fight breaks out, and I just whip out my nuts and start eating them. And then, when the fight really gets going, I offer my fighting cashews to my friends as concessions.
Oh, it's cashews. I was hearing cash. I was just thinking that you guys were having a pool during a fight to see who the hell would win. Like you're gambling at school over schoolyard fights. No, you're you're fucking eating nuts.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Imagine the principal misinterpreted that. Like, oh, this kid's running an illegal boogie ring in my school. No, sir, he's offering his buddy cashews.
Well, that's not nearly as bad as some of the ideas that a friend of mine comes up with. I have a good friend, and in fact, I met him the first day I started at the university here in Chico, and within 5 minutes of meeting him, he said flat out that he was gay, but I think it also turned into bisexual at some point. But one day we're just walking with each other, we're just hanging out, you know, like good buddies do, doing nothing gay. Mm-hmm. But then he goes into gay mode, saying that he wants to start a video series about characters in history, male characters, having sex with each other, and completely dominating them. It got
like Alex.
Yeah, so Genghis Khan and someone from Great Britain.
Genghis Khan and Richard II getting it on.
Yeah, and he went into very great detail about it. And I'm just sitting here going, what? And I saw him earlier this month, and we were just having lunch together, and he went into that conversation again. And he was talking about alternate scenarios where Japan would have won World War II, and he personified them. Hi Tumblr, thanks for joining us, by the way. And just this sexual encounter between a defeated U.S. and Asia.
What?
And Japan.
And Japan.
Yeah, and
Japan's.
yeah, and I was just, and the worst part was is that I gave him an idea for a scenario involving bondage, and so I'm not sure if that says anything about me, but you know, I felt.
No, it doesn't. I've given bold suggestions like that before.
All I know is that I felt bad for saying it, and I felt dirty afterward.
Nah, fam, it's all good. We all have guilty. We all have our inner Christian Greys.
So long as it's not John Wayne Gacy. Oh, God, that's definitely a spy. No, sir, I don't want to play with your balls right now. Contact me over the weekend.
We'll be able to, like, we'll just walk into a six-pack convention with our 8-packs, just playing, we are men, manly men, we are men, manly men, all because of TF2.
Now, you sound like the guards in hell from Team 4-Star. Like, we are going to pop you up.
True. We are going to pump you up.
And then afterward, we are gonna go doing some squats. We gotta go get the spandex and the thongs. And we just have the greatest time.
There's kind of this like scout running back and forth between this big ass group and it's just kind of fun to watch.
I didn't hear big ass group, I heard big ass Gru, and I thought Despicable Me. Nice rage quit. Someone rage quit. Why would you do that?
What?
Take your loss like a man.
Also, that's a nice rocket launcher you got there.
Did I take my rocket launcher?
No, sir. I would just like to touch your big, powerful golden rocket launcher.
Oh man, the level of gay.
Oh god, I should have thought, Regnilla. What do you think would happen if someone dipped their dick in molten gold?
Number one, they would be gold member from Austin Powers. Number two, they would probably die, realistically speaking.
I'm not trying to be too weird or creepy here. I mean, they call me Stalker for a reason, but like... No, I don't want to join the enemy team. I want to sit with my buddy and talk about gold dicks. But think about that. You think of it like this though. If like it hardened, no pun intended, and like it worked and you didn't die, you'd be wearing a gold condom 24/7.
But the big question is though, let's say if you survive the golden dick plating, would you have to have an erection in order to have it dipped in gold? And if it did work, would you have to stay erected?
No, what would happen is your dick would like go back to normal, but it would just be like inside this like big, thick golden shell. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Think of it like,
but
you know, you like it.
What if you weren't fully erected? What if you're like either half-mast or, you know, dare I say, not erected?
It's all good. Yeah. Well, okay. So let me use this little analogy to help put this into what it would look like into perspective. You know how sometimes there's those cartoons where you got this big ass robot and then you find out the robot's piloted by this like tiny little dude?
Okay.
That's what it would be. It would look like that, except instead of a big robot, you'd have a big golden dick, and instead of a tiny little dude, you'd have the not erect dick. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Oh my.